What a sensational match at the King's Power Stadium. Of course, Leicester home. It ended Arsenal 2. Of course, Leicester lost the game by 2-0, and of course, here is the latest breakdown of how the game went, what it happened, who went on to become the player of the match, and who was the game changer. Let's get right into this video. So right, it was quite some sort of game, one of those games whereby you have your team destined to win the game, and it's turning out to be something of probably the opponent is in one of the best form of their life. So that sort of game that was already going on against Leicester. Of course, they are at home, and the Foxes were looking for a way of either snapping up a draw or causing an upset, because they have seen, of course, that we have no strikers, we have no threat apart from F1 Now, Raheem Sterling was given a rare start, of course, with Gabriel Jesus out. Raheem Sterling was given the chance. Martinelli also out. Even Bukayo Saka is not back fully yet. We are expecting him to be back alongside Martinelli probably by middle or ending of March. Then we now have somebody recently put out of the Dubai training camp eventually because of a hamstring injury, which has now ruled him out. It's even more severe and more serious than that of Gabriel Martinelli, which has now ruled him out for the remainder of the season, and that's Kai Havertz. So if he was not out, of course, he is almost certain to start this game. But the fact that he was already ensured that we have somebody else in that position starting, which was Leandro Trossard, and then Raheem Sterling started on the left wing. So, but did it go as planned? Did Raheem Sterling took his chances? No. The big answer is no. Raheem Sterling missed a couple of chances to probably do something, kept losing the ball. It was quite a bad deal at the office for Raheem Sterling. But moving on from Raheem Sterling, Leandro Trossard also find himself in a non-too familiar position. Of course, he is a false nine, but he was tasked to play and lead the line of Raheem Sterling on the left and F1 on the right. He did play well. Well, let us give him 7/10 because he eventually got the assist for the second goal of MIKEL Merino. And now let's move to the man of the match, of course, F1 the shining bright light ever since the departure of Bukayo Saka through injury. Now, F1 was really marvelous in the game. It was our only threat in the first half. Then when MIKEL Merino was introduced in the second half, he ensured there was a break eventually in the attack of Arsenal to split the defense of Leicester, of course, to ensure Arsenal go ahead with the header of MIKEL Merino. So F1 was a 9/10 performance, if not 10 already. Now, also in the midfield, we have Thomas Partey, excellent as usual, Declan Rice doing his beats, and we also have Odegaard trying to pull the string, attacking, pressing, going back, try and build the play from the back and the likes. He was really all around everywhere on the pitch. Now we also have Calafiori coming in, played so well. Lewis Kelly, not the best of his days or not the best of games for him, but still played fairly well. And of course, solid, ever solid, Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba, top as usual. And of course, Julian Timber, Mr. Consistency himself. And so nowadays, I don't even know when we have Ben White, when we have Julian Timber. Both are great right backs. And also, our goalkeeper pulling up a really great display. Of course, he was really influential in a lot of commanding positions for receiving the ball, retrieval of the ball from the front, or even crosses, stopping it, really punching the ball away from danger zone and the likes. The keeper was really very, very proactive. So kudos to David Raya also. So in general, we had a marvelous display, but Leicester tried their best to match it, and in fairness, they deserve something in that game because they also put in some effort. But generally, Arsenal have been the better side, pushing more and trying to create. But the defense of Leicester, of course, they were so solid and they tried their best to hold us up until the second half when F1 with that magic, and of course the man with the magic head, of course, MIKEL Merino, who eventually also scored a second goal from the true pass, or let me say a diagonal through pass from Leandro Trossard, which eventually has now secured us 4 points just below league leaders Liverpool. So guys, comment down below how impressed you are with our win against Leicester, and do you feel Arsenal should continue playing Mikel Merino in the number 9 position? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below.